Are you sick of pills? Especially watching TV when you see somebody's smiley face and they're saying, I'm recovering from RE, or I'm recovering from cancer or something, and I'm taking this magic pill. And then after that, they say it has side effects, and it goes on and on and on and on. And in fact, probably the ad for the actual product is only a minute, and the list of all the side effects this product can give you is more like 4 minutes. So what are the advertisers getting out of all of this advertising on medications that hurt us rather than heal us? And what is that saying to you? I've been questioning some of my patients, and by the way, I'm Dr. Margaret Rogers Van Coops. I'm actually a professor, but of course I'm always keeping in touch with everything that's going on. And so my question here is, if you see those ads and then you go and see your doctor and your doctor prescribes that particular pill to you, are you really seriously going to take it? Do you just negate the idea of all the side effects and just tell yourself, oh, that won't happen to me, I'll take this pill and it's the wonder drug of the century and it'll cure me of my current symptoms and nothing else will happen, I'll be better? Or do you really give it a great deal of thought as to whether this pill is the right one or not? Well, obviously I'm a metaphysician, and I'm going to talk herbs. I'm going to talk natural things that we've been doing for thousands of years. For example, I created in our time crystal acupuncture and the derivatives beauty crystal acupuncture, which is ear, nose, throat work. Transcendental crystal acupuncture, which is to move your mind out of negativity into positive. Ascension vibration crystal acupuncture, which is to get you into your higher self, your spirit self, your soul vibration. And then we have pterogram therapy, which is to balance all your chakras. Core pterogram therapy to get rid of core issues that have happened to you, like rape or abuse in some way, emotionally, mentally, or physically. Then we have Trinity Stone Healing Therapy, which is with triangles, which is about moving energy related to all the sounds that you've ever heard in your life relative to everything that has shocked you in fear, pain, anger, and guilt as a result of sudden sounds. We also have nice nurturing sounds, and of course some of those turn out to be nasty sounds later in life. So there's a lot of changes and transformation just in using rocks, simple rocks that we have cut into crystal shapes, so that you can use them in such a way that they will heal you. Then we have aromatherapy, essential oil formulas that will also heal you. Then we have natural plants that you can chew on, like a rabbit. Every so often through the day, eating natural plants is going to heal you. Or we can make stocks with our favorite meats and throw in those vegetables, and they'll heal us. You know that rhyme, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme? If I can say it all. Raspberry, sage, rosemary, and thyme is one of the oldest herbal remedies for curing the plague. Believe it or not. Yet does anybody ever try to take those together? When I tell them simply take this, drink this in the chicken broth, and you will get rid of the bronchitis and the colds, do they go, oh yes, I'm going to take it? No, they look at me and say, oh, I'm going to go and buy that medicine over the counter that gets rid of colds in 24 hours. Okay, why would you want to do that when there's side effects, and that's going to affect your digestive system, and then you'll be taking something for that next? Yes, you see, if we get into taking foods that are abnormal to our system and drugs that are abnormal, etc., they're going to change the whole dynamics of your body. Think of it this way. If I gave you the recipe for a cake, butter, sugar, flour, whipping it nicely with an egg, greasing it and putting it in a nice pan and cooking it for a certain time, you would follow those directions. And if I said to you, add a few strawberries, you might do that because you want a strawberry flavour. But if I said to you, I want you to add belladonna, which is a very nasty pill that will kill you, into your cake, what would you say? You say, no way, I want to live. I want to get better. I want to appreciate the taste and flavour of this cake. I want to put something nice in it. It's the same with your medications. You want to put something good in your body. You want something that's natural. Go to your herbal remedy shops. Talk to your herbalists. Talk to your people who are trained in, shall we say, natural side effects of certain plants. Because yes, plants do have side effects. For example, Valium is something that is a plant. Comes from a plant, verbena. I think it is. Or anyway, whatever it is, it's a different plant. So what I want you to understand, though, is that moderation is the key. I want you to understand that your lymphatic system can rebuild itself very easily if you let it have the right ingredients. Your blood system can rebalance and reharmonize itself if you eat only the right foods, and so on. We could go through the whole body. My point here is homeopathic remedies work. You could try those. They work very well. Asian remedies work very well that you could get from China and Japan and Malaysia and places like that. Their plants that grow in their country, they're used to them and they work very productively. So next time you go and see your doctor and he or she suggests having a pharmaceutical tablet, I'm asking you, think twice. In fact, think 3 and 4 times about it. Go to your herbalist. Go to your pharmaceutical person. Ask them, what are these side effects? Go to your herbalist. Ask them, what is this going to do for me? How is it going to heal me? Are there any side effects? Are they minor? Is there a minimum of something I can take to counterbalance that? And so on. I know of someone who's in my life who's had a triple bypass and been on regular medicines all their life ever since, and I've watched them deteriorate bit by bit. I don't want to see this happen to you. I want to see you get healthy. I had Parkinson's disease. Admittedly, they didn't have a scan in those days, so they couldn't see my brain. But I had all the symptoms. The shaking like this. I can't even do it now. My hands trembling all the time. I couldn't hold a pen all right, and rolling pill syndrome. And my legs locked up so that I couldn't even walk. I was in complete trauma with it. I died. But when I came back with the wisdom of the oneness. I came back with Master Chang in my head, and I came back with crystal acupuncture, more powerful than it had ever been before. And I went on to write the book. And it's called Breakthrough Therapies, Crystal Acupuncture and Pterogram Therapy, which is all the theory about why it works. And then I've got the book of Crystal Acupuncture and Pterogram Therapy diagrams, so that you can actually look up your illness and disease, see which stones to use, and apply them in the techniques that I've taught you in the books and get better. Isn't that better than taking a pill? Isn't it better to go out and buy a book on herbs and read about all the things that herbs do and take those instead of taking those pharmaceutical man-made medicines with all these side effects? I'm really urging you to teach yourself alternative medicine, to learn anatomy and physiology so you know about your body. Apply that knowledge to yourself when you get sick, and treat yourself and make yourself get better. And more importantly, let's build schools, universities of metaphysical studies so that people can come out with the training to help our future generations to come. That's my dream. That's what I want. I'm just waiting for that millionaire, billionaire to come into my life and say, come on, let's do it. Let's get the best of all those who do alternative medicine and build a university so that we can teach and train doctors to use different tools to heal us in the future. Stay well, stay happy. Blessings.